Welcome.
Welcome.
Hi, we're ready.
Hi.
We've had some coffee this morning. Good time zone, friends.
Today is Curiosity Chill, and we are learning about the Auroras and also the Northern Lights.
But Amelia, this is my first time here for a Curiosity Chill. What does that even mean?
Well, Curiosity Chill is where we poll a subject to study together, and then we spend the hour learning about something new.
But when do you decide what you're going to study?
Oh, Bryan, we learn about what we're going to study at the end of each Curiosity Chill stream. So at the end of today's stream, we will pick next week's topic.
But Amelia, where's the face cam?
Bryan, it's 10 a.m. We don't want a camera.
That's right, everybody. It is 10 a.m. in beautiful sunny Los Angeles, California, where we are wearing I'm wearing a robe anyway.
I have a hoodie.
Amelia has a hoodie, and neither one of us want to be seen by human eyes. If you know that feeling, go ahead and type a 1 in the chat.
Yeah, sometimes you just don't look at me.
When you're just like, nah. I appreciate you guys being here. The moderators will share the articles that we're going to read from today in the chat. There it is. I know you guys know.
Yeah.
If you guys would like to follow along, the mods will drop the link into the chat for you. This first one is from earthsky.com. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you for your fine company. And thank you especially to our moderators and lieutenants who help make these streams possible with their generous support and goodly hype. Now, the first poll Amelia's going to throw up here is, have you ever seen the Northern Lights? So, you could describe yourself at the top of the stream chat on Twitch as yes, you have, or 2, not in person. Maybe you've seen them online somewhere, or in a game, or in a painting.
Yes.
The Northern Lights are another name for Aurora Borealis, and we are going to explore them together today. Dragon Mummy 112, thank you for being here. Over a year now, 13 months. Ooh. Thank you for the love, friend. We appreciate you being here, Dragon Mummy. And Aceling979 is here with their Prime. If you guys have Amazon Prime, you can link it to Twitch Prime Gaming for a free subscription on any channel, and we highly recommend ours. Deviant Alec, thank you for being here for 4 months. And
Charlie the astronaut.
Charlie the astronaut giving out those goodly gift subs.
Thank you so much, friend.
Thank you, friend. If you guys got a gift sub, be sure to check out the panel below that says Starter Kit. That'll show you around the channel how you can join us in Jerry Lights or Northern Garden, our 2 subscriber chats today up on Discord. And Susie Septic Eyes back for 22 whole months.
Nice.
Welcome back.
Wow. Okay, so 84% have not seen it in person.
Right.
And 16% have seen it.
Have you seen the Northern Lights, Amelia Rose?
I have not. I really, really want to, but I have not.
Well, I saw them once up in Montana.
You did?
At about 3 o'clock in the morning, just a few miles south of the Canadian border, and it was really incredible. It looked like the whole sky was dancing and moving and shimmering.
Wow.
And I would really love to. Some of you have seen it in St. Petersburg. Yes, St. Petersburg is also at a very high latitude, which means it's very, very, very close to the North Pole.
Yeah. I know you can also see them. Oh, you saw them in Scotland. That's cool. I know you can see them in Finland and I think also Sweden sometimes. In Alaska. Iceland. That's cool.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, let's see what we can learn from earthsky.com. And Amelia has found 4 articles we're going to go into. They'll be increasingly in depth. So we'll start with a little bit more of an overview here before we get too technical. In Australia, we are upside down, so we can't see the Northern Lights. Schmitty, it is possible, I think, that we'll find some other kinds of lights that could be seen closer to the South Pole.
Ooh.
All right.
What causes the Aurora Borealis? The Aurora Borealis, or Northern Lights, are an ethereal display of colored lights shimmering across the night sky.
But what causes them?
Well, Bryan, those who live at or visit high latitudes might at times experience colored lights shimmering across the night sky. Some Inuit believed that the spirits of their ancestors could be seen dancing in the flickering aurora. In Norse mythology, the aurora was a fire bridge to the sky built by the gods. The ethereal display, the Aurora Borealis or Aurora Australis.
As in Australia?
The northern or southern lights.
That's what it is, those southern lights.
Is beautiful. What causes these lights to appear?
Yeah, give me the facts. I want some science.
Well, our sun is 93 million miles away, but its effects extend far beyond its visible surface. Great storms on the sun send gusts of charged solar particles hurling across space. If Earth is in the path of the particle stream, our planet's magnetic field and atmosphere react.
Wow. And I'm impressed to see some of you in the stream already called this out. You're like, I know this. Magnetic fields. Atmosphere. When the charged up particles from the sun strike the atoms and molecules in the Earth's atmosphere, they excite those atoms, causing them to light up. What does it mean for an atom to be excited?
Ooh.
Atoms consist of a central nucleus and a surrounding cloud of electrons encircling the nucleus in an orbit. Is anybody familiar with the basic structure of an atom? Maybe we should sprinkle a little atom structure on you guys since we're talking about that. What?
Sam's on time. Thank you so much for the gift sub. And
Thanks, Sams.
Charlie, thank you for the gift sub as well.
Charlie.
Deviant Alec, welcome back for 4 months. Happy New Year to you. And Lara B, welcome back for 13 months.
All right, we're gonna get this real simple here. We're not gonna go too deep into chemistry because it's 10 a.m. like I mentioned, and I'm wearing a robe. This is the Rutherford Boar model of an atom, right? So on the inside of the atom, you guys can see just in that top picture, there's a neutron, which is neutrally charged, a proton, which is positively charged, and together they form the nucleus. So if we have a positively charged proton and a neutrally charged neutron, what is the charge of the nucleus, Amelia?
Positive.
Yeah. But you got it. But we want to keep the balance of this atom, right? So that it doesn't freak out. And it's balanced out with the electrons, which go all around the outside in what they call the electron cloud. So that negatively charged electron cloud balances out the positively charged proton-neutron nucleus, and that gives us one basic stable atom in this example. But of course, it gets much more complicated, and we're not going to do that to you right now.
Amy Versus, thank you so much for the gift sub group hug.
Hey, Amy, thank you very much.
You.
We appreciate you very much. And just know that Amelia and I are doing the fisticuffs hands for you. Yeah. So, these excited atoms, right, light up. The atoms consisting of a central nucleus surrounded by a cloud of electrons encircling the nucleus in an orbit. When the charged particles from the sun strike the atoms in the Earth's atmosphere, electrons move to higher energy orbits, further away from the nucleus, right? So there's sort of rings.
So it's the atom expands?
I guess the atom technically does expand, but what's happening is that the electrons are moving further away from the center of the nucleus, right? So they're moving in these rings, and so the rings of, if I remember this correctly from chemistry, each of the different rings of electrons, right? I think can only have, is it 8 electrons? Does anybody know? And then you have to balance out. So there's basically only, I think maybe it even changes. Somebody out here knows. Yo, Metiho Streamy, are you a chemist by any chance? Summon Lyrelia! In any case, you have to balance it out. Gotta keep it balanced, y'all. This is Brian, it's not science, okay? Okay. It's a different number per shell. That's right. Okay, Mads B knows. All right. Okay, where are we at? Bripa. They're moving further away from the nucleus because they've been excited and they're lighting up. And when an electron moves back to a lower energy orbit, it releases a particle of light or a photon. But what happens in an aurora is similar to what happens in the neon lights that we see in many business signs around Night City, perhaps, in Cyberpunk 2077, because Amelia and I have been playing so much of this game offline. Electricity is used to excite the atoms in the neon gas within the glass tube of a neon sign. That's why these signs give off their brilliant colors. The aurora works on the same principle, but on a far more vast scale.
So then you can see here in this this diagram, what is happening when the charged particles from the sun strike air molecules in Earth's magnetic field. They cause those molecules' atoms to become excited. The molecules give off light as they calm down. Ooh.
Interesting. Interesting they give off light as they calm down.
Yeah.
Pripa!
The aurora often appears as curtains of light, but they can also be acres, arcs, or spirals, often following lines of force in Earth's magnetic field. Most are green in color, but sometimes you'll see a hint of pink and strong displays that might also have red, violet, and white colors. The lights typically are seen in the far north, the nations bordering the Arctic Ocean, like Canada or Alaska, Scandinavian countries, Iceland, Greenland, and Russia. But strong displays of the lights can extend down into more southerly latitudes in the United States. And of course, the lights have a counterpart at Earth's at the Earth's south polar regions.
That made a lot of sense to me. Thank you for reading it.
So you can see it mostly in the north, but there's a counterpart on the south.
Right. Mostly in the north. I think that's why we are familiar with the name the Northern Lights, but there are in fact these southern polar lights. Re3, thank you for the big cheers. We will give Theo lots of snuggles for you, we promise. Tina, thank you for being here. Tina86, for that 3 months. Let's go. And Lindsay the Fox is back for a whole year. Nice. Lindsay, we are grateful to have you as part of this community. Today we're studying the auroras, or the northern and southern lights. Sam's on time. Space is so cool. I agree with you. We love studying space. One of the first Curiosity Chills we did was on wormholes and black holes. And that was really, really difficult to get through. So we've been making up for it ever since. Soap Squadron, thanks for being here for 10 months, friend. The colors in the aurora were also a source of mystery throughout human history. But science says that different gases in Earth's atmosphere give off different colors when they're excited. Oxygen gives off the color green of the aurora, for example. And nitrogen causes the colors blue and red. So if you were an electron and you were excited, but then you finally calmed down and you started giving off some light or some photons, what color would your photons be?
My photons would be most likely some kind of turquoisey blue.
You would have turquoisey blue photons?
Yeah, that's my photon.
That's your final answer?
That's my photon color.
What about you guys? If you were an excited electron, you got so hyped up that when you were finally relaxing and chilling down and you gave off some photons, some electric light energy, what would you my photons! Vesh would have purple photons.
Light blue, teal.
Katarova would have light blue.
Yellow.
Blue Crusher would have teal. Dechart Lester would have turquoise.
Rainbow.
Ooh, Nakira would have rainbow light.
Armageddon, photons.
Armageddon, first time berms.
Purple, green, sea green. Blue, purple, blue, night blue.
Nice.
So today, The mystery of the aurora is not so mysterious as it used to be. Yet, people still travel thousands of miles to see the brilliant natural light show in Earth's atmosphere. And even though we know the scientific reason for the aurora, the dazzling natural light show can still fire our imaginations to visualize fire bridges, gods, or dancing ghosts.
I mean, there's no wonder looking at something like this,
Yes.
how the Norse mythology would include a rainbow bridge to the gods. I mean, that's quite
Yeah.
literally a rainbow bridge to the gods right there.
What
right
color
in
would
front
you
of
be, Bri? What color would your photons dance?
I mean, my photons would get really excited. So they would be like so excited, and then when they would finally chill down and then release some photon, I mean, everything in this room is blue. So I'm gonna go with blue. I really like blue, but I guess that means I'm made of nitrogen. Nitrogen causes blue and red colors, right?
Yeah. Absolutia Frost, welcome back for 22 months.
Hey, thank you for being here.
And Heat's Okay For Me, welcome back for 7 months.
Heat's okay for me. Heat's okay for you. Where is the Resident Evil gameplay? Well, Atomica, Resident Evil we play on Saturdays, which would be about an hour and a half later in the day than whatever time it is for you this coming Saturday. And we are putting our Leon playthrough up on YouTube right now. It's also as VODs on Twitch. And we are currently playing the Claire path on Saturdays, if you'd like to join us. And we're playing on Sundays Cyberpunk 2077 as well as tonight. So if anybody's around in, I don't know, what are you guys doing, like 8.5 hours? If you want to play a little bit more Cyberpunk 2077, that's what we're doing tonight. And we just announced on Wednesday, tomorrow, our Wholesome Wednesday stream is going to be Greece.
Ooh.
Look at these beautiful photos.
Yes. Oh, that's in the Catskills. Wow, New York.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is
This is west of
Saskatoon.
Where's that?
Does anyone know Saskatoon?
Saskatoon? Wow.
This photo is captured in Norway. This one here. Look at that beautiful one.
That's gorgeous.
Wow. At -7 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oy.
Holy
Oy. Wow.
And this one here's another one in Norway. So shout out to all of our friends who live close enough to Norway. Wow, you played 13 playthroughs of Detroit. I'm glad you guys enjoyed Detroit Become Human and Connor and Tracy. Did you know Amelia plays Tracy in Detroit Become Human? Look at this.
Wow, this is in Maine.
What?
Whoa.
Look at that bright neon pink.
That's gorgeous.
I wonder what kind of electrons those... Ooh. Oh my God.
Wow.
This is heaven. That's so beautiful.
That's gorgeous.
So beautiful. You did a great job as the Tracys, they say, Amelia.
Oh, thanks. This is also
More
in Norway.
more Norway. A lot of hype for Norway, right? Norway, here we go.
So it seems one of the best places to see them would be in Norway.
Well, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Rainbow Bridge, Norse gods, here we are. La-di-da. Can you imagine this being up in your sky all the time?
It'd be gorgeous.
Wow, and this is up in Oregon here, this one with yellow and pink. Oh, wow.
Canada and Alaska.
Do we have anybody tuning in from Canada or Alaska right now? I know we've got some friends in Norway. I can see you. Hello, friends.
Whoa.
This is Canada as well. More Canada. The bottom line, Amelia.
When charged particles from the sun strike atoms in Earth's atmosphere, they cause electrons in the atoms to move at a higher energy state. When the electrons drop back to a lower energy state, they release a photon, light. This process creates the beautiful aurora, or the northern lights.
Nice. Okay, so that's real simple. I like that. Thank you for finding that article, Amelia. You did a great job in your research.
Thanks, Brian.
Amelia loves to research things. Do we have any other researchers out there who love to get all of the information possible and put it all in one spot?
I do.
Because that's what Amelia likes to do, especially when it comes to looking for sideboards for the studio.
It's true.
Jesse Rosa, thank you for being here for 2 months. it's one of your dreams to go up north to see these. Yeah, that would be such an incredible trip. And you got to time it right too. You know, they're not just always there.
Well, you also have to see it when the sky is clear, because if it's cloudy, you can't see it. So this is a kind of cool article I found, the 22 best places to see the Northern Lights by Forbes. So they have a list of some really unique like hotels and airplanes, different ways to see the auroras, which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah, let's plan a group trip, shall we? Let's go on this is our vacation when we can all go find our way to the Northern Lights.
Witnessing the Northern Lights is a transformational bucket list experience that many people wait years, even a lifetime, to see, since the conditions need to be perfect for this spectacular display to take place. But here's the good news. The time is right to get a glimpse of the Aurora Borealis. Thanks to longer hours of darkness and clear night skies, December through March is usually the best time to observe these elusive natural phenomenon. Though you can sometimes see the Northern Lights starting as early as August. And here's some more good news. The travel industry wants to help you spot the Northern Lights with new hotels, specifically tailored tours, and even one that's aimed at women and other unique experiences. But first, there are a few things to know.
All right, here's a few things to know. December through March is already very helpful.
Yeah.
That narrows it down to the right quarter of the year.
It's pretty much now.
Pretty much now.
Yeah.
So same time next year, or literally, guys, we got to go. Stream's over. We're going to see some lights. Hey, Lynn V, welcome back for 31 months. One of our original community members from the very first Detroit Become Human playthrough. Thank you very much, Lynn V, for being here and supporting our channel for 31 months.
The best places in the world to see the Northern Lights are usually closer to the Arctic Circle, including Alaska, Canada, Iceland, Greenland, Norway, Sweden, and Finland. But don't limit yourself. You can also spot the Southern Lights in the Southern Hemisphere. Still, the Northern Lights are the star of the show.
In order to increase your chances of seeing this spectacle, you should time your trip to a new moon. Okay, we need a new moon inside of December to March. That gives us 3 golden opportunities. Since the Northern Lights can appear and disappear in a snap, like Thanos, it's important to be on alert throughout the night. Another tip, weather is also key. Try to find a place where the sky is clear, dark, and free of clouds. Hey, Deviant Dreamers, thank you for being here for 13 months. We're glad you love these chill streams. This is one of our favorite things to do. True. And we stream these on Tuesday mornings, and for us it's 10 a.m. Pacific, or 30 minutes earlier than whatever time it is for you guys. And we stream these Anime Wolf for about an hour each time.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Iceland Air. Here we go. Their captain, Sigurður Einarsson. Can somebody help me pronounce this name? There's a lot of extras. Sigurður
Einarsdóttir. Einarsdóttir.
A female pilot who has spent more than 30 years flying beneath the Arctic skies has become an expert in seeing the Northern Lights. Like the weather in Iceland, the lights are unpredictable. However, the forecast can be tracked to some extent to give you the most likely time to experience the lights from the ground. Finding an app that gives you real-time data and focus not only on the intensity of the lights at the time, but also the potential cloud cover is vital. Absurdist Ninja.
Hey, Absurdist, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Sending you some Northern Lights vibes, Absurdist Ninja. Thank you for being here. We're very grateful for you joining, everybody. And if you got one of those gift subs from Absurdist Ninja, they are randomly allocated, so be sure to thank them and check out the starter kit if you're new. That'll show you around the channel. So, they have an app for that, and the service, let's see, the great site to check out is Service Aurora, all right? So if you guys are looking to actually plan your trip up there, this is run by a group of Northern Lights chasers and tracks the Aurora Borealis in the northern hemisphere.
Nice.
Okay, I'm going to open that up in another tab. Beep. Now, read on for some of the best places to see the northern lights in 2021.
In 2021. All right. The Northern Lights Cruise in Alaska. An Alaska cruise with Cunard on the Queen Elizabeth is one of the best ways to see the Northern Lights, especially in August or September. Alaska is in the Aurora Oval, which is where the lights are most frequently seen. A clear night at sea is the perfect venue to stargaze, and being out on the water further illuminates the Northern Lights, as there is no ambient light interference from land. Experts from the National Park Service are on board to provide commentary, offering guests insight on what they are viewing. And another perk, Cunard is celebrating its 180th anniversary with special sales available on many voyages, but we're not going there this year because.
That's pretty incredible. So out on the water is a clearer place because you don't have all the ambient light pollution. When I saw the Northern Lights, I was way far out and only a small bonfire to keep us lit. Ronef,
Whoa!
welcome back for 32 months. One of our other original, I'm going to call them founders at this point. If you've been here on the channel more than 30 months, you are a founder, and we are so grateful for you being here. Yo, let's get a little mod love. Can we sprinkle some mod love for all those awesome moderators on our Discord and on our Twitch and our lieutenants who help us out? You guys are awesome, and we're so grateful. Tiny claps.
Tiny claps.
Tiny claps and mod love for you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Very good, very good. And Fire Crystal, thanks for chilling with us and for dropping those bits. All right, speaking of being out on the water, let's go to Sweden to the Arctic Bath Hotel and Spa.
Oh, yes.
Look at this place.
Look at that.
This looks like something out of a, Westworld or something. Some crazy. All right. After a long wait, Sweden's highly anticipated Arctic Bath Hotel and Spa, a floating architectural wonder, is finally set to open January 2020.
Aww.
You guys remember last year? Oh,
Yeah.
good riddance.
Yeah.
Set in a remote part of northern Sweden, the property promises to be the ultimate place to catch the northern lights. Depending on the time of the year, the 6 overwater cabins float on the Lule River or are frozen into it.
What?
There are also 6 cabins on land. All of the rooms have luxuries like wood-burning stoves and skylights for optimal viewing. Wow. Take Northern Lights photography lessons with an expert, explore the surrounding untouched wilderness, and guys, we don't just chant lines from Detroit Become Human in the chat. Sorry.
Not at this time in the morning for us.
Bye.
Thank you, though.
Yeah.
We appreciate your enthusiasm.
Yeah, we're going to chill on that.
Yeah.
The link for the Discord is down in the panel below. All right. Where were we? Northern Lights photography lessons with an expert. You can explore the surrounding untouched wilderness or just relax in a spa, which is built around a plunge pool that is also open to Aurora Borealis streak skies.
Wow.
Whoa! Can you imagine dipping in the ice cold water?
No.
But would you do it? Okay, would you do it? Would it be worth it?
All right,
Would it be worth the trade?
Okay, would you take an ice plunge?
Yeah.
Would you take an ice plunge? Is there an E at the end?
In exchange for seeing the Northern Lights. That's the trade-off.
Okay.
If we're going to Sweden, if this is the one we pick, then we got. Would you take an ice plunge for the Northern Lights, or to see in order to see the? We got to get better at abbreviating our poll things because they know what the question is because we just said it. Yeah.
Right.
Yes. Or no way. All right, the poll is on top of the chat. If you guys want to officially, formally put it on up there.
I mean, if that was if it was like, take this ice plunge and you'll see the lights, I'd say yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because you could go up there and the Northern Lights would, be too cloudy or maybe not enough excitement in the old electrons, But if you were guaranteed, let's say somehow, no, it's
ice
ice cold.
Ice cold.
Rosie Biscuit, it is going to be as cold as possible before freezing, right? You think it would be fun? Yeah, look at these two seem pretty happy, but
most people say yes.
all right, well these two are on a different
They're on a different cruise.
Adventure altogether. This one is for the ladies.
Ooh, the Natural Habitat Adventures, a leader in responsible wildlife tourism, is introducing its very first Arctic expedition exclusively for women. The 7-day Northern Lights and Arctic Cultures. Inspired by the Arctic's intrepid female explorers, this epic journey was designed by expedition leader Annie van Dinther. We wanted to create a space for women who are ready for the next big adventures of their lives, where they can feel empowered to be themselves in one of the wildest places on Earth. Days are spent snowshoeing, igloo building, and dog sledding, while evenings will be spent in search of the Northern Lights. Expect viewings from the glass Aurora pod inside heated domes with 360-degree views, with an isolated cabin deep in the boreal forest, in a teepee warmed by campfire at a dog mushers camp.
Ooh.
Wow.
I like that.
That sounds really cool. I would totally do that.
So it sounds like a good amount of you would actually go for the dip.
Yeah.
And here I got another poll at the top of the chat. Which would you like to do if we went on this trip? Would you, number one, go snowshoeing? Or the second option at the top of the chat is igloo building or dog sledding?
Ooh.
Which would be your preference? What would you like to do? Why does one need to go on an ice plunge to see the Northern Lights? They don't, Deborah. They don't.
We were just asking hypothetically.
We're just saying, like, would you? Would you? You definitely, just to clarify for anybody who's tuning in,
You don't have to.
jumping in freezing cold water does not summon the Northern Lights.
But look at this igloo.
Ooh. North Pole Igloos Hotel. Are you kidding me? Want Northern Lights viewing that's pretty much guaranteed? Head to the new North Pole Igloos Hotel, a pop-up glamping concept in the northernmost place on Earth. Travelers stay in heated glass-enclosed igloos with a glass ceiling roof and glass walls that allow guests to view the Northern Lights from their bed.
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
Wow!
That's that RT game crowd. That's that RT game crowd. My dudes.
Wow, thank you so much for that raid.
Thank you for the raid. You are blowing our mind. I am so grateful that RT has decided to raid over here today, my friends. We are learning about Aurora Borealis, or the Northern Lights. And I'm curious if you've seen them. If you've seen them up there in Ireland, is it possible? The Northern Lights can be seen in the Northern Hemisphere as well as some in the Southern Hemisphere. They call them the Southern Lights. And we appreciate you guys joining for our Curiosity Chill, where we poll subjects to study together each week. And this week's is the Northern Lights. And we are playing is this part of Twitch? Yes, it is.
It is.
We are playing some games, some more traditional kind of games on the old streams. We're playing Resident Evil 2 Claire's Path on Saturday.
And then this evening at 7 p.m. Pacific, we are playing some Cyberpunk, looking for our characters. These are them.
Yep, that's Brendan and Theo. And if you find them in Night City, go ahead and drop us a hashtag Dechart Games tag on Twitter or Instagram. We appreciate you guys all being here. Whoa, that's a lot of hype.
That is a lot of hype.
And Silver Feifel, thank you for being here for 15 months with the RT Game Crowd. Hype.
Hype.
Appreciate you guys chilling with us. All right, let's get back to our studies. And thanks again for the raid and everybody who's dropping a follow on the channel. We appreciate you. We are very close to crossing over our next goal of 421,000 on Twitch.
Wow.
So if you would like to, click that little purple heart in the corner and you can follow along, be part of the Dechart Games Connor Army crew. We appreciate you being here. So would you like to go to the North Pole for an igloo hotel experience? Staying there cost a cool $105,000.
Whoa.
which is a one-night stay in the North Pole.
Wow.
Holy cow. Does anybody have 105K they'd like to drop on?
For one
No?
night.
What do you think? Field trip?
All right, I'm going to throw up a poll for our new friends who've just joined us. I want to know, have you seen the Northern Lights? At the top of the stream chat, there is a poll. You can drop it down and let me know. Have you seen them or not yet?
Not yet. There we go. I see a whole lot of new people following. Just want to give some quick shout outs to our new friends. We got NBA 2002 Crash, Rover Under. Thanks for the follow. Zbel, Necro Luna. Thank you for being here. Timeshare Otter. Appreciate you joining. Witty One. Thanks for the follow. The Michael Wu. Thank you for the follow. Rosie Day and Josie. Appreciate you following along. And Milky Face Dude, you are especially welcome here. Thank you for being here, Kinnick Woods and Costa Ansa and Lee Scano. You guys are awesome with all these follows. Thank you for being here. Botanical Books. I feel like this is a crew you're going to enjoy being with.
All right. The Butterfield and Robinson luxury adventure outfitter Butterfield and Robinson has expanded its winter offerings with a new collection of cold weather expeditions, Northern Lights included. On the Alaska Northern Lights Multi-Active Private, you'll snowmobile, mush a dog sled, and relax in a private hot spring, all beneath the dancing northern sky. On the Finland Winter Multi-Active, expect a magical winter journey underneath the northern lights, dashing through pine forests with huskies.
Oh, that was hard. that was rough, babe.
It started and I went with it. I followed my bliss.
Taking a nighttime snowmobile ride and traveling with reindeer.
Reindeer? The Iceland Winter Multi-Active Private is a 5-day Northern Lights adventure that kicks off in Reykjavik, and includes hikes through the otherworldly landscapes and soaking in steaming hot springs.
Oh, sign me up for the steaming hot springs. I would not like the polar bear plunge. I don't think I could drop into some freezing cold water, but soaking in steaming hot springs sounds pretty good.
Yeah, that does.
Will you go there with me?
I would. So this one has 3 options: Finland, Alaska, or Iceland.
Anime Wolf, I do think that Connor would already know this. I think that Connor would just be plugged into Wikipedia and download it into his brain. And anybody who's just
Reykjavik.
And anybody who's tuning in from RT's raid, we really appreciate you guys being here. And to answer your question, yes, Amelia does play the Tracies. And
I do.
I play Connor, the android senpai. Cyber Live. In Detroit Become Human, perhaps you've heard of it, doesn't matter if you haven't. Okay, bye. Iceland! Hidden Iceland. The tour company Hidden Iceland has launched new family-friendly private trips. It's the best way to see the Northern Lights. Explore ice caves and avoid the crowds.
I like
ice cave?
Ooh.
On the Golden Circle Platinum Tour with Northern Lights, you'll get the perfect mix of relaxation and adventure featuring hand-picked sites within Iceland's famous Golden Circle region.
Wow.
The trip includes relaxing in the hot waters. We like that. Of the Secret Lagoon. We really like that kind of a thing. And the country's oldest natural geothermal swimming pool. Whoa.
Wow. And this one is up in Canada, this picture we're seeing right here.
Hey, and Brian Daly, thank you for the follow. And Speeding Spec, thank you for following. Shooty Teddy, appreciate you following. And Riesel, thank you for the follow as well as Warsaw Borealis. Appreciate you.
I bet that being in the hot springs is really wonderful, but getting out must be, ugh.
Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta be brave.
You gotta be brave. Okay, Yellowknife, Canada.
Where are my Canadians at?
One of the world's best locations to behold the Aurora Borealis, Canada is home to 80 to 90% of all accessible land located under the Aurora Oval, the area with the strongest geomagnetic activity, producing the world's brightest and most frequent displays of the Northern Lights. head to Yellowknife, which is known as the Aurora capital of North America, thanks to its prime location and excellent viewing conditions. On the shores of the Great Slave Lake, travelers have a 95% chance of spotting the lights. 95%. You can also watch the Northern Lights.
That's so awkward for the 5% that are like, but it says here clearly, clearly says 95% chance of spotting the lights. And they're like, ma'am,
95. Yeah.
statistically speaking, there's always a chance that you don't get any Northern Lights today.
You can also watch the Northern Lights from a cozy teepee at Aurora Village, an Aboriginal-owned experience that offers custom-made, heated outdoor seats that swivel 360 degrees to catch every angle of the Aurora Borealis. For luxury in the wilderness, take a bush plane from Blatchford Lake Lodge and fly in Eco Lodge with viewing from a hot tub under the stars and more.
This sounds like a great trip, you guys. Does anybody have a favorite of these trips so far that we're planning for ourselves? We've got a few more we're going to check out, and then we have an awesome raid. Okay, let's do it. Our raid target for today's stream, in about 10 minutes, we're going to go to our buddy Lo, who makes all the awesome music on our channel, and he is a great music producer who makes music on his stream with everybody there in his community, and we're going to show him a lot of love, especially all of you coming through with that RT Game Crowd raid. We really appreciate you guys stopping by. And Wolfie Sugar, thank you for the follow. One for the Taken, thank you for the follow. And Diamondback, thank you for the follow as well. We are very close to crossing over our goal.
All right, look at this from a plane.
One of the most unique ways to view the Northern Lights is in the air.
Wow.
Look out the window of your plane if you're flying overnight close to the Arctic Circle. What a better way to minimize cloud cover than getting above them and being surrounded by the Northern Lights, says Iceland Airs. Sigurður again.
Sigurður. Yes.
I believe you. Who witnessed the lights on multiple occasions in flight. Travelers who fly on Iceland Air can get a taste of the phenomenon before they reach Iceland when flying on Iceland Air's Helka Aurora plane, which is painted in the colors of an Icelandic winter landscape on the exterior, and the aircraft's main cabin features dramatic LED lighting that mimics the Northern Lights. So this is a mimic.
Oh, okay.
This is an as if.
Oh, I was like, yo, it has a glass ceiling.
I was like, if this airplane has a glass ceiling,
okay.
Ooh, like the economy. Where are we going? Here we go. This is the Aurora 360 experience in Canada. Whoa!
Look at that tree hotel.
Who wants to go stay at this tree hotel? This is crazy shit.
I want
Let's skip to the tree hotel in Sweden.
Yes, talk about a bird's eye view. In northern Sweden, the tree hotel is made up of 6 modern tree houses perched in the pines. There's a UFO tree house, a bird's nest, a cabin treehouse, a mirror cube treehouse, a blue cone treehouse, and the newest addition, the 7th room, designed by cutting-edge architectural firm
Snohetta.
The 7th room has panoramic windows that make it perfect for spotting the Northern Lights. Wow. UFO treehouse, yes, you heard us.
Yo, let's check out. What's up to our friends in Finland? Everybody say hello. Hello. Some of the nicest people on the planet, in my humble opinion, are the Finns. Destinations known for Northern Lights are often expensive.
Yes.
Think again.
Oh?
Hostel World is a great resource for affordable, under $30 a night. So our other option was $105,000 for one night on the North Pole. Or $30 at this hostel recommended at the Seven Fells Hostel in Finland. So a retired backpacker is the owner, Tina, is serious when it comes to spotting the lights. She will personally wake you up or send you an SMS when the Aurora spectacle is high. Bonus, the town's street lights are turned off every night to help maximize viewing.
Cool.
And how about anybody in Norway? I think we got 1 or 2 more places to check out before our stream ends here.
Well, this is the brainchild of jazz musician Harvard Lund. That's a very long word. Fordipingsmarat is a cluster of cabins on the coast of a tiny island in the Arctic Circle of northern Norway, near Bodo. Set in an extreme, rugged landscape, the property also includes a seaside sauna and a concert space, a tower for big thoughts, and of course, killer northern light views. Wow.
And then we got Iceland and Canada we've heard about.
Oh, what's this?
What is this, though? In Sweden. Who wants to go stay at the Ice Bar Ice Hotel? The legendary Ice Hotel, the world's first hotel built of ice and snow in the north of Sweden. It's celebrating its 30th anniversary with a dazzling new installment and an imperial art exhibit. Look at the 15 unique art suites, a ceremony hall for weddings, an outdoor installation, a frozen-over amusement park, and an observation deck that is perfect for viewing the northern lights.
Wow.
And then here's in Finland. Look at these igloos.
That's so cute.
Oh, man. So the moderators have dropped the link in the chat if anybody wants to explore them further. We got northern lights by train.
Wow.
You could see the northern lights in Minnesota.
Wow.
At Voyageurs National Park for our friends stateside, or Alaska. This is incredible.
Yeah, that's really amazing.
So the app that we mentioned at the start of the stream here, Amelia found, is called Aurora Forecast. So let's look at where the Aurora is, what the activity is like here for today. Today, looking like some Auroras going over here, and they're doing some swoops.
So this shows you, if you click it, you could see exactly where the northern lights in the Aurora oval are going to be visible. So you could check out all these different spots, which I think is pretty cool if you're in any of these places.
And the forecast day over day to make sure that you line up your awesome $105,000 night with the actual northern lights.
Yes.
So it's that time, my friends, at the end of the stream where we say,
what have you learned?
Pop quiz. Type one thing into the chat that you learned today. Could be a little thing, could be a big thing. It could be that RT Game Crowd Crew is the crowdiest crowd in the crowd. We appreciate you guys stopping by. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Thank you guys all for the follows, for your good company, and for your Jerry Igloo. Tree houses.
The Ice Hotel. Excited photons make pretty lights. Yes, that's
there you
true.
Go.
There's an ice hotel that exists. A very expensive hotel where you can see the northern lights. There's so many beautiful places to see the northern lights that we're doing a field trip. Yes.
So where do you guys want to go on the field trip? Which of those places stuck out the most to you? What about you, Amelia?
I think some kind of igloo would be really fun because then you could be inside in a warm space and also see the northern lights. A dog sled also sounds really cool. Nitrogen makes blue and red light. Yes, that's true.
That's true. Good on you. Good on you for reading in the specifics.
You also have to really plan to see the northern lights. Yes, that's true.
Most definitely. And hey, right quick, does anybody out there have an idea of what we could study together next week? At the end of each stream, we poll what it is that we'll study together next Tuesday at 10 a.m. Pacific, and we take all of the recommendations from you guys on the stream. So if you'd like, type in an idea of what you'd like us to study next week, because last week we picked the Northern Lights, and here we are.
Yes.
All right, what can we find? Rivers. Rivers is an interesting one.
Snakes?
I think, did we do snakes? No.
No.
Snakes. Interesting to put rivers and snakes together like that.
Oh.
My ambient space video is...
Feng Shui. Music boxes. Optical illusions.
Ooh,
That's
optical
cool.
illusions. Do we put Feng Shui? Was that said?
Yes.
Feng Shui. Feng Shui really wants to win, you guys.
Yes, it does. It's been on there a long time. Chakras?
I think we did chakras.
I think we did too. polar bears?
Legos?
History of Legos. I think we did Norse mythology.
We did do Norse mythology. All right, I'm going to pull between these unless there's anything else that you'd like to add.
Maybe glaciers.
Okay, glaciers.
Yeah, there
All
we
right.
go.
How does the poll work?
All right, so cast your vote by typing either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 into the stream chat. We got rivers, snakes, optical illusions, feng shui, Legos, and glaciers. What would you like to study next week? Thank you all so much for joining us and for voting as to what you would like to learn about. It's so much fun to do this with you. We really, really enjoy this week after week. Mia Turner, welcome back for 2 months, and Cam Toniak is back for 15 months. Nice. Ooh, okay, so it seems that feng shui and optical illusions are fighting it out right now. If you have a preference of either one of those, this is your moment. Optical illusions taking the lead. Man, I would really love to see the Northern Lights. Have to plan a trip. Maybe 2022. We could take a group trip. Oh, also, yes, thank you, It's Okay For Me, for reminding us. Today is the runoff elections in Georgia. So if you live in Georgia, please make sure that if you have not voted, today is your day to vote. And yeah, make your voice heard. Okay, optical illusions is taking the lead just barely. Feng shui holding on.
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
I think it's gonna be optical illusions.
I think it is gonna be optical illusions. That makes it official. Thank you all for voting in the chat. We appreciate you joining us. The White Knights, yes. You know, we actually took a trip to St. Petersburg. We were there for Comic-Con.
Yes.
It was really, really incredible. What a beautiful place to be. Mia Turner, 13, welcome back for 2 months. Next week, we are studying optical illusions together. That'll be a fun one.
Yes.
I'm sure that has some meme potential indeed. Oh, Feng Shui was so close, MJ's.
So close.
So close. Well, my friends, so like I mentioned before, we're going to do a gigantic raid over to our buddy Lo the Music Man, who makes our awesome music on stream that we use as our opening theme, our hydration break, and a bunch of great music for chillin' too. He also creates music with his community, and so if you'd like, we're gonna raid over there right now. You don't have to do anything at all besides stay right where you are, and we're gonna teleport over to his channel once he goes on stream. Sweet. Have a wonderful day, Deviant Sumo. Thank you guys for being here. May Ships, appreciate you. Nata, thank you for joining. What's up, Asay? And Ventus, Casual Gamer Girl, chilling with us. Tetralis, thank you very much. Hope you have a lovely day too. Persephone, thank you for being here. Liz Ann, we really are very grateful that all of you guys can join us on stream. It makes our day feel real happy.
It does.
And if you're around in, ye old 8 hours, feel free to join us for a little Cyberpunk 2077 tonight. If you find our characters, Brendan and Theo, you can tag us on social media with hashtag DechartGames and let us know what it is. Just a little recommendation, you might want to check out Japantown. Maybe that could be the spot.
Yeah, under the big numbers 08.
That's right. But that's all we can tell you.
That's all we can tell you.
That's all we can tell you. Defender of the Universe is ready for the raid. All right, let's do it. The raid is starting up, and all you got to do is chill. We're going to gather here together before we teleport over. Everybody, when you get there, please use as many nice words. Let's pepper Logan with just nice words.
Yes.
So right now, think about your favorite nice word or phrase
Oh, yes.
or sentiment.
He's a glowing personality.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Lo he's a glowing personality. That he glows like the Northern Lights. Let's just try to get kind of poetic with it, right? So when you say, when you see Logan, see if you can say something as, or Logan, you are as glorious as an igloo on the North Pole beneath the Northern Lights, specifically with no cloud cover and excited electrons releasing photons, yada, yada, yada. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're pretty much right there, but we're gonna wait till Logan pops on his screen because he starts his stream in like literally 30 seconds. Oh, it's
Come
gonna.
on, Logan.
Come on, Logan. A big raid coming for you, boy. Come on now, Lo. Big raid coming to town. Thank you, guys. You are as beautiful as a sandwich during a sugar crash. Exactly. Stuff like that. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Very specific.
Yes,
Wait
very
for it.
poetic.
And together. All right, the raid's happening whether we like it or not. His stream will be starting momentarily in 5, 4, 3, 2. Raid, 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 raid.
Raid.
Oh my goodness. What? I wasn't even here. I was watching everything and I was like, look at all these people. Hello! Hello, all you people. I'm Lo, as you probably know. What's this box doing up there? Nobody knows. How are we? How's your Tuesday? You learning about Aurora Borealis and all that? I didn't get a chance to tune in. I was working on my own stuff, but it sounds very interesting. Hey, Decharts, wherever you are, team, I am as beautiful as an igloo in the North Pole, beneath the northern lights on a day without any clouds at all. That's quite the day. Decharts, you are equally, if not even beyond that beautiful. I appreciate you all. Hello, I'm Lo. As I said, you probably tuned in when I was playing my Super Retro Funk Hype, which you may have heard before. Yes, and I appreciate all these people following. Thank you so much. There's too many things happening. Too many follows. You know what's happening. Welcome. If you don't know what I do, I create music, and I also play games on occasion, which